All right, welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. I am Cornbread Capone behind the camera today because my special guest today is in front of the camera. He is a filmmaker, a super filmmaker at that. He has several movies that are on Tubi right now that you can go watch. His name is Terryone Wiggins. What's up with it, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Chilling, man. Let's get to it, man. Where shall we begin?
Well, I think we'll begin with the saturation of the social media market. The social media market is so saturated. It's hard to determine, authentic, organic content from watered down. I mean, watered down. I mean, like what I'm saying, like people not having their own ideas. Biting off the next person's style, and what I'm saying, pretty much, stealing ideas. That's happening a lot, man. So it's hard for like the consumers to know which way to go or what to take to.
Unfortunately, where we are in a place where um, creativity is not of an abundance.
Right.
Meaning, you have a lot of people out here who have potential, and I'm not gonna discredit or not count that or put that in the equation. But you have a lot of people who sit back and they'll watch someone else do something or say something and then take it and repurpose it themselves as if they the first ones to do it.
Right.
And this has been going on. You could call it biting, you could call it stealing, you could call it swagger jacking, you could call it whatever you want to call it. But this has been going on for a long time. And it just don't go on with filmmaking. It go on with music. It go on with every. The common denominator in all of this is you have people who are not original. You have people who don't have an identity of their own.
Right.
So it's easy for them to steal, take, swagger jack, repurpose, revise, remix, revision, because they're not their authentic selves in the first place. They are a replica of a replica.
Right.
Replicating whatever they think sound cool. And this is the truth. Nobody wants to say it, but I will.
Right.
It's been going on.
And when you call somebody on it, it makes it look like you being confrontational, or you reaching, or you trying to start something, or you mad. No, I'm not mad, but it is kind of upsetting when you really like a creative person, and you really putting some authentic work out there, and then turn around somebody's trying to steal your work, like and then what I'm saying, don't and then try to turn around and discredit you. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like if we wanted to sample or something, we would at least pay homage to the originator, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying, like if you took a sample from a song or something, you would at least mention the person who originated the song. What I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to such. You know what I'm saying? Whoever inspirated you to do what you did, or take a little piece of that material, you at least pay homage. At least give that person their props. Don't just steal their work and then don't mention their name. Come on now.
Yeah, but we living in a day and era where people don't know how to pay homage no more. People don't know how to pay respect no more. There's not really a lot of respect going around, especially in our community. That's on a shortage. You said something about people stealing work.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a situation where somebody stole an idea from you?
Man, it's so many different isolated situations. One I could think think off head. I mean, like when I say they not only stealing ideas, man, they try. It's like they trying to steal your train of thought. So I told somebody one day, I say, you know why? I use my name in a lot of projects. I use T. I use my name, what they call me T. That's my nickname. I had that name since a kid. So I believe in trying to build your brand, trying to build your face card, get people familiar with you. You got to get people familiar with you. That's how you build your audience. And so, man, I was inspired by a guy from Detroit named Murder Payne. So I told somebody that one day. I say, man, that's why I call myself T in a lot of my projects. I say because I seen the blueprint from Murder Payne. He uses his name in his projects, Murder. So people got familiar with his name. I said that was genius. So boom. So I use that format, and then turn around. This same person go in an interview and say the same exact thing, word for word. And so I lost respect for him after that, because like I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, sometimes that shit'll be blatant just like that. I mean,
no.
Some of these people that's been around within this scene within Beaumont have been stealing. After my brother passed away, an idea that he had was stolen by somebody who called him a friend when he was alive.
Right.
And that was brought to my attention by one of my other close friends who was also close with my brother as well. You know what I'm saying? And then you can say that the podcast game in Beaumont has become oversaturated because you got more than one person doing it. No disrespect to my nigga Floyd. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out Floyd. Yeah, Floyd, man.
Shout out Floyd.
Floyd put the groundwork in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, man, hey, big ups to Floyd. Floyd put that work in.
But there's other people with platforms who make it feel
you
like
yourself, you put the work in. You've been doing it for a long time. I've seen people come and go. Start it up, fall off, try it again, but they just be reaching, you know what I'm saying, trying to find anything. Instead of trying to find something that works for them, they rather see something. If they see a little success or a little recognition gravitated towards it, they say, oh, let me see if I can kind of steal this format. And it don't work like that.
Yeah, I mean, because within the time when I started, I could think of a couple of people who started podcasts. A lot of them didn't last. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, some people like it. Some people can't adjust to it. Some people can't figure out it, and continue. But for whatever reason, I've seen a lot of podcasts come and go. And at the same time, it's become oversaturated because you have several different podcasts throughout the city going on at once. You know what I'm saying? It also makes me feel like, hey, maybe it's time to find something else to do since this has become oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about the film thing. Do you feel like filming in this area has become oversaturated or not so much so?
No, I don't feel like film has become oversaturated. Why? Because for one, it's a lot of work. And I haven't seen anything that to say, oh shit, they finna go to the next level. I haven't seen anything yet. So the film, for this filming movies go, it's still wide open. It's still all good. But while we on film, I've actually had to change titles, the name of a title to a film, more than one film, because somebody came behind me trying to steal the name of the film. So I said, now let me change it up. That's easy. That's easy work to change up your title. But once you done, this movie is done and it's already in the system, and then you already had his name set in stone, and somebody come behind you and try to line their title up with the same. That's crazy, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
That come from I guess maybe announcing it or putting the title out there early.
Like they say prematurely. They say don't put your ideas out there too prematurely. Yeah, because people do people do steal ideas, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing it, man. And the thing is, if you don't address it, they getting bolder and bolder with it.
Yeah. I agree, man.
They getting bold, man.
The same thing happened musically, man. It's a bunch of people who done got songs, styles, images, videos, pictures, all kinds of stuff stolen. You know what I'm saying? From unoriginal individuals running around thinking it's cool to be unoriginal and just take somebody else's stuff and repurpose it. And unfortunately, it's a part of the game.
And I want to give a big shout out to Erie T. Erie T. That's my boy. That's my boy. But I have to say this because it's the truth. I believe the radio platform is getting too watered down and saturated. I mean that because I'm saying that because it's too many people getting access to the radio that don't really have nothing going on for real. You know what I'm saying? Like where I come from, if you make it to the radio, you got motion. Like they know, they see you. They see you because, man, I know you could reach out to them people 1,000 times. Them people will not respond to you. They're gonna go look at your page. They're gonna go kind of look at your social media. If they don't see you like really, really buzzing, they're not gonna respond to you. Yeah, if you get on the radio where I come from, you gotta have real motion. You gotta really have stuff going on. You can't be nobody that just jumped out the trees and made 2 songs or sold a t-shirt. No, sir, no, ma'am. That ain't happening. No, and that's what's happening. It's too much in saturation. Like with rap economics, the guy love to say the phrase, everybody can't come up here. But too many people done been up there. And we got a lot of people went up there, they was hard. And you ain't gonna lie, you got a lot of people went up there, not so. So that means they just let anybody up there. That's what I mean, man. You can't just let anybody come up there. Cause the more you keep bringing all these people, these people, I'm just saying, I'm speaking real. These non-factors, man, you watering down the platforms, so it make it to where like it's not even a trophy, or it's not even like you said, man. You don't even look at it like an accomplishment to even go there. If anybody could go there, anybody that reach out can go there, and you know what I'm saying? Cause man, I feel like I don't put too much work in to go to these type of places where anybody couldn't get in. No, this is what we work for. We work to be the elites, to be the ones, only people could come through the door or come VIP or come through the back. People work for that. You work to go to a show and get paid to go to the show, not you the other way around paying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Imagine it. If you done did all this work to get up, that's why these rappers mad about them lowering the price of the APs. Like these dudes work, these blood, sweat, and tears to get to this level to be able to pay for these things, and you just letting somebody just really get it for much of nothing. Now it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's like legacies getting tore down within days.
I agree with everything you just said. You know what I'm saying? Because it would make sense to work and achieve a level of success that affords you not to be on the bottom.
Right.
But essentially, what you're saying is due to oversaturation, due to it being really no list of requirements to get in other than having money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a little money.
Yeah,
you got a little
something.
Little something you could pay them behind the scenes.
And really, that's a snapshot of the game for anybody that's listening.
Yeah, if you got a little change,
if you got money to put into it, it don't matter what your music sound like.
Yeah.
You can pay for the radio, you can pay for the club, you can pay for everything.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what. But I'm from the era where you really had to say something. When I press play on your shit, it better sound good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You really had to have talent.
Yeah, you really had to have talent. And today is just talent is gone. You don't have talent no more. It's about who has the best setup, who has the most money behind them.
And see,
marketing.
My goal was, man, with anything I do it to the highest level of my ability. That's why I started reaching out to these actors and stuff in Detroit. I started reaching out to these actors. I'm trying to keep putting myself in a different realm, in a different zone where I'm not your average. I'm not your average, because I believe if I keep playing in the average box, I'm not worthy of being in these different places. I'm saying I don't think all these people should have access to. I don't feel like I feel like I'm worthy of these places. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really putting the work in. But that's like, man, like I done put the work in to become an eagle, but I'm surrounded by all these chickens. Now, we don't fit. We don't fit. I don't fit in a room with chickens. I aspire to be an eagle. I want to go higher. I want my reach to go further than local. It's a crab box.
And I agree with you. And when you came to your latest conclusion about not wanting to film out here,
yeah,
I can only agree with that because I've been detached from this area for years. People have not noticed or paid attention to it. I really don't go nowhere but to the store. I don't really socialize with anyone unless I deal with you, you know what I'm saying, on a business basis, or maybe there's some type of business like me and you, or we work in conjunction because I'm an artist, you're a director,
right?
Or you might have a project that I fit in, so then I'll be a part of it. So we're at a working capacity,
right?
So and then very little outside of that is just French. I only have a few friends, so I'm very detached from a lot of things that go on out here. I don't even feel bad when they make those lists or they talk about rappers and my name don't get mentioned. I'm glad you don't fucking mention me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be in the fucking conversation. There was one time where I would get upset if I wasn't included. Now I could give a fuck less. Why? Right. Because I know the truth. The truth is Beaumont don't support Beaumont. Right. Beaumont will support somebody from outside of Beaumont before they support somebody who is from here. So you know what that means? That means me, myself, and everything I create is not for this area, which is why you can count on one hand how many people from Beaumont I done interviewed this year.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is going to be from outside of here, because this platform was made for this area. But when I found out that this area did not appreciate it, I said, okay, now let's talk to people from outside of here. Let's go Louisiana. Let's go Houston. Let's go Dallas. Let's go East Coast, West Coast, wherever. And works out for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say my reach with filming has grown so much in these last few years, and I've seen what I needed to see to make the decision that I don't think I should film here anymore. If it ain't Houston, it's probably gonna be Dallas, different parts of Louisiana, and other states. But like for this, like filming in the 409, I'm gonna let the natives have it.
And it's gonna be dry. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When I start filming my movies, guess where I'm going? Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you gotta I say it's just like this. I say go to where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, this started back within my music in the 2010s. I saw firsthand how this city does not support nobody, not just me,
Right.
nobody from this area. And once I saw that,
What it looks like going on and been
it.
going on, you know, I held my tongue for a while. Like, long as you go for anything or go with anything, and you want to be friendly with everybody type of person, you good. They're gonna support you. But the minute you start calling stuff out, you know, calling a spade for a spade, they're gonna kind of box you out. Yeah, they're gonna box you out. But thank the Lord, I don't need those people that do stuff like that. I don't need them. I don't need them. Like I say it all the time. I don't need those type of people to keep elevating and be great. You know what I'm saying? Because my greatness comes from within. You know what I'm saying? It comes from who I am, my aura. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me where I'm at. And that's what got me where I'm going, because of who I am. I know what I am. And I know I'm a force to be reckoned with. And they know it too.
And that's real, man. I I salute what you did, because we have conversations personally about this. I was writing scripts since the late 90s, early 2000s. I attempted to sit down with the director in 2011. I had a script, and my idea at the time was to get every rapper in the city, regardless of their side of town, color, whatever they represent, have them all in this one movie.
Right.
The reason why that didn't happen was because the director thought I was asking for him to do something for free. And I said, no, this is how movies are made. Movies are made when someone writes a script, and then that script is shopped around. If a company likes it, they say, yes, we like this script. We're going to hire a director. We're going to hire all the necessary people, put all tools in place to bring this script to life.
Right.
But that person did not get it in 2011, which is why that did not happen. Now it's 2026. We done had more than one film made in Beaumont.
Right.
More than one person has made a film in Beaumont at this point. There's been several movies made. You know what I'm saying? In the announcement of you not recording out
I'm gonna say this, and they might say, "Oh, nah, that ain't true." But if you notice, those films that been filmed in the last few years came behind me. I birthed the idea. I didn't make them do it. I birthed the idea that it could be done here. I birthed the idea.
And one would say, yes, you did birth the idea. You know what I'm saying?
But of course, you know they wouldn't say that.
Oh, no. Nah, of course they're not going to say that.
They're not going to say that.
No.
I know they're not going to say that.
Because
I know what I did.
Is not with not that line of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stealing stuff and acting like I did it first is more of their line of work than giving credit.
Right.
Unfortunately. But what's next on the film horizon, or what do you have next that's coming out?
Oh man, I got my biggest film yet coming up. We're gonna film in August. We're gonna do a 3-day shoot. We're gonna film the whole movie, and that's how the production going now. It's gonna be called He's a Keeper. It's a drama thriller romance starring Alfonso Settles and Mercedes Scott. That's two actors out of Detroit, Michigan, and I have a dude coming from Port Arthur, Wendell, and I have a female Latino coming from Houston that's gonna be in the film, man. So I'm excited about that. But but after that film, like I say, I'm filming from a different approach. I'm doing 2 to 3 day shoots. I'm filming the whole movie. I'm not doing no months at a time filming. because I'm actually now I'm really putting the production side. See, man, I've been doing this so long. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn the business and how to film a movie in a few days.
Right.
You see, I was just kind of doing stuff at first, but like I say, man, like while people were just out here just doing stuff, I was really learning. I was teaching myself how to be more sufficient, how to be more, more disciplined, how to really bring together a story and a project and like somebody shout out Mando Allen, a filmmaker from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He taught me the pre-production is more important than actually filming the movie. Because man, if you got everything lined up how you need it to be lined up, you could film that movie in 3 days. We did it. We did it in Baton Rouge. We had to bring people in at different times. That's why it took a little longer. But we filmed the whole movie in 5 days. Yeah.
That's what's up.
We got a movie coming called A Bullet with Your Name on it. It got that boy Tristan Fazikez in there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's major. We got Paris Davis in there. That's major. We got Mercedes Scott in there. That's major. We got Brandon Medlock in there. Man, look all them names up, man. He's going up.
And that's all the films you got, or is there more?
Oh man, we got a lot coming. We got a lot of stuff coming. We got a lot of stuff coming. Oh yeah, 409 Texas Underground should be out soon. And She Can't Rest, that's a series. And speaking of 409 Texas Underground, I did 1 season, but I won't be doing a season 2. I'm actually trying to get a ideal weight because like I say, man, I'm finna take my work on the road.
Already,
and
man.
I don't want no parts of it.
I feel that. Well, is there anything else you want to say before we get up out of here? Any last words? Anything?
Man, I just want to say, man, for anybody up and coming, man, be yourself. Be authentic. That's gonna take you further than copying what you see the next man do. Man, be yourself. I promise you, it's gonna take you further. Cause it showed taking me.
Real.
That's all I gotta say.
That's real. On behalf of Mr. Wiggins and the good people at One Man Records, I am Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. And until next time, everybody, peace and love, because that's what the world needs in a major way.